Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. This is episode 17, I believe, of Are You Sick of Me Yet podcast. I'm your host, Simon Casbon, and it's a beautiful day outside. It's been so gloomy lately, but the sun is shining, my room is bright, which you can't tell because my camera dulls it down when I upload it to my computer, which for some reason I can't upload to my computer the way I normally would, like the pop-up when I plug my phone in, because I record with my phone, because I'm broke, I can't afford a camera, one day hopefully. Oh my god. Yeah, remember that cold that I had last week? Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die on the weekend. I couldn't hear anything, like I fully was like deaf because I was so congested, and like now the like head cold part of it is gone, so I'm not like dying from congestion. But now I have like a cough, full iPad kid cough. And why is it like embarrassing to cough by yourself? Like I am like lying in bed last night and I'm having a full fledged like cough attack, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Nobody's here. Who am I putting this on for? Like obviously I know I'm not, but like I'm by myself. Why do I need to be coughing like it's like there's no tomorrow? It's like I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, jumping around everywhere. The usual pop up I get to upload stuff to my computer from my phone isn't coming up. It just won't come up anymore. And I assume it's because I plugged my iPad into my computer at some point. Yeah, I got an iPad. I'm an iPad kid, so what? So then I was like, okay, I'll just download Apple Photos or whatever to my computer. So I do, and then I realized that my iCloud storage is full, so I can't even access my most recent pictures and stuff. So then I'm like, okay, I'll just buy more iCloud storage. So I go on, and I'm like in the process of switching banks because I was with RBC, and they suck balls. I'm a big RBC hater. My card had a stupid limit on it for the longest time, and I didn't hate it that much because like it helps me with spending money. Like it controls how much money I could spend, which like I'm fine with money. So I call them. I'm like, hey, like, I'm not a baby. Can I just like change this to like a higher number? Because I'm like an adult and I don't need to spend $100 a day. And they're like, yeah, let's do that. I go out to treat my mom to dinner. What do I get? A declined card. They didn't change my limit. So that's annoying. But anyways, I'm switching over to CIBC because I guess, like, I don't know, RBC doesn't do visas or something, which is annoying because, like, you know, you need a visa to do online stuff. So I always had to get other people to buy stuff for me online, and then I'd e-transfer them. So I'm like, okay, well, with my visa, I can just buy stuff online. So I go in, and I'm like, oh, I can buy myself more iCloud storage. This is awesome. No, you need a goddamn credit card. So now I have to get a credit card, which is stupid because it's not your money, and then you got to pay for it. It's just, ugh. Why does life hate people that have debit cards? Like, everything is credit this, credit that, credit this, credit that. Do you want me to go into credit card debt? I don't know how that works. Nobody ever taught me how credit cards work. So now I gotta get a credit card. So I'm gonna go to the bank next week, and I'm gonna switch all my bank stuff around and get a credit card. Nobody gets credit cards anymore. I don't think I know a single person my age with credit cards. Like, the youngest person with a credit card is, like, 25, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so now I have to upload my video to the OneDrive and then download it on here from the OneDrive, and it just makes the process even longer. I complain about it, and it's Tuesday. I'm supposed to upload today, but I was too tired last night, air quotes too tired, to record. You know what I was actually doing? I was finishing Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I watched it for 3 hours, didn't even finish it because I got tired around 2:30, which is strange because usually I go to bed around 3. Because I have insomnia. And my anxiety's been really bad this week, too. I don't know why. Like, I kind of forgot about anxiety for a while because it just, like, I don't know, went away. And I was fine for a while. Like, if I was anxious, it was because there was a cause. But for the past couple days, I've just been anxious. And I forgot how horrible that feels. Just being anxious for no reason. So I'll be lying in bed at, like, 3 in the morning, already not able to sleep. And then I'm like, I'm dying. I'm okay now. I was fine last night. I'm assuming a couple days ago it was because I had an ice cap. and caffeine. Caffeine from like coffee and espresso stuff kills me. I turn into a shaking, anxious mess. But tea is fine. I don't know. Caffeine's just like the devil. But I had a ice cap and a farmer's wrap. Boy, is that a lethal combo. I just about shit my brains out. And I'd do it again. I love farmer's wraps and ice cap combo. They got the Oreo one back. Yummy, yummy. But yeah, so I'm going to start by talking about Jujutsu Kaisen because I just finished the last 2 episodes about 10 minutes before I started recording. And then this is the last you will hear me talk about it because I'm done. And season 3 won't come out for like another 2 years. Oh my god. Season 1 was alright. You know, I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, I don't really get the hype. Like, yeah, the animation's fun and like there's a couple fight scenes and the characters are cool. Season 2 is everything that I wanted and expected from season 1 times 40. I get the hype now. I get the Jujutsu Kaisen hype. That show, season 2 is like a completely different show from season 1. Like, obviously, season 1, it's the build up and you get to know the characters and you figure stuff out about them. And then season 2 hits, and that's like when the show really starts because season 1 was just establishing stuff. If you didn't need season 1 to understand everything, I'd just watch season 2. It was so good. There was like, I don't know if I complained about this, but I was like, oh, there's not enough fight scenes, and when they do have the fight scenes, it's fun animation. Season 2 is non-stop fight scenes. Non-stop. And I'm going to spoil it, so if you haven't seen it, skip. Just keep skipping until I stop talking about it. I don't know. I'm not going to put a timestamp up because you're probably listening to this and not watching it. Speaking of, sorry, I'm all over the place today. I'm just like, I was going through my YouTube video, episode 16, which I've had a very fun time recording. And it hasn't gotten the 4 likes that I want it to get for me to do drag yet, so make sure you go give that a like. I'm going through it, and the audio and video aren't synced up. I swear to God, guys, I sync up my audio and video every time. And then I upload it to YouTube, and it's like, why do I even try? I like canceled the upload and resynced it again because I was like, it's not synced enough to my liking. And like the stuff that I had up on screen was off, so I redid that. For half the video, I swear to God, it's just missing. I don't know what happened. It looked fine when I edited it and looked fine when I downloaded it, and then as soon as I uploaded it, it's just fuck me for trying, I guess. Like, oh my god. So hopefully it looks fine or normal this week because that was really annoying. That pissed me off. But anyways, Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. So first like 4 episodes are like a flashback to like 2006 when Gojo and Gato, Jesus Christ, Gato. How the fuck did they pronounce? I want to say Gato because he's gay. That's a gay man. And then I don't remember the girl's name, the cool one, the nurse lady. But they're all in school, and those 4 episodes were absolute perfection. Like, I would rewatch those 4 episodes in a heartbeat. They were so good, and Ghetto, that sounds right. No, it doesn't. I don't know. I'm going to change the pronunciation about 40 times in this episode, and you guys are going to be screaming behind the screen. Like, what are you doing? He's such an interesting character. He's so complex and, like, misunderstood, and, like, he's a good guy, and then he's a bad guy, and him and Gojo's relationship is so interesting to me. Oh my god, I hope you didn't hear my nose just, like, fart. They're just so interesting to me, and, like, everybody, I don't know, he's so cool, even when he is a villain, and, like, I don't really, like, get why, like, I do, but I don't. Like, his life sucks because he has to swallow these nasty tasting, like, little demon things, and he's like unwell because he's like, I don't know, doing good isn't for him, and he hates humans, um, and then Gojo's this all powerful dude who's like not that great of a guy, but like he's super powerful. He's the most powerful sorcerer out there or something, so he's a good guy. And he's just not doing good, and he's like just like having a breakdown. Which, like, that shower scene, did they just forget to animate his legs? I swear to God, he had twig legs. He was built like a goddamn Dorito with twigs for legs. I was dying. And then his little bum was out. That was funny. No, but he was so interesting. And then he died in the prequel movie. But I didn't watch the prequel movie before watching season 1. And so when he was in season 1, I was just like, okay, yeah, like, it's hard to kill people in this. You know, you die and then you just come back. But that's not him. He is dead. That's just a shell of him with, like, a different person's brain. So now I, like, don't feel this attachment to this character anymore because it's not him. And that makes me sad. Because, like, the movie and the first, like, 4 episodes of season 1, I'm like, oh my God, I love this character. He's so fun. And then I'm like, oh, he's dead. That's not him. That's a different person in the shell of this character that I liked. I don't like him anymore. Like, I do, but, like, I don't know. It's just, that made me sad. And then just so many people kept coming in. Like, this was like a goddamn crossover season. Like, every episode, there's just a new person, a new person, a new person. Megumi's dad was there. I was like, you're supposed to be dead. Now you're just here and you're fighting people? Like, where did you come from? And then, the girl that talked to Gato in the beginning, who was like, the ones that's like, what type of girl do you like? And that who was like talking to Toto, and I'm so interested about their relationship. She just shows up, and I don't know if she's a good guy or a bad guy, because she kind of got Gato on this, like, oh my God, I'm changing the pronunciation every 5 minutes, on this, like, kill the people train. Well, yeah, that's why he's a villain. He doesn't want to swallow these, like, curses anymore, but the curses keep coming because there's negative energy from people, so he wants to kill all the people. And just have, like, sorcerers, and, like, he's, like, I don't know, but, and then there's, like, the blue-haired twink, I literally don't remember his name, who, like, is so interesting to me. Not Mei-Mei's little brother, that's a different blue-haired twink, no, like, the, like, soul dude, who, like, alters people's souls in his body. He's so cool. I know he's, like, terrible, and he killed, like, 2 really good characters. I'm not gonna spoil that, because character deaths are, like, the worst kind of spoilers you can get. Even though I basically spoiled it in the last couple episodes. He just, like, touches people and they explode. Like, that one character that I really like, who I just thought was going to become a burn victim, exploded. I was gobsmacked. And then, Choso being Itadori's brother, like, what? Like, they're just pulling this shit out of their ass. Literally. They're, like, just, like, every episode had a different twist, and I was, like, actually gobsmacked. Like, I am never that invested in a show, but every episode I was like, oh my God. Oh, what? Oh my God. What? Whoa. Oh my God. Like, when, Megumi's dad, like, just straight up shot that girl in, like, the, like, 3rd or 4th episode and, like, killed Gojo, but then didn't kill Gojo, and, like, but then, like, killed the girl. I love it when shows just kill people. Like, that's, like, I love Kingsman. Like, all the movies are amazing. The way that they film fight scenes gives me a boner. And the way that they just kill people. No hesitation. Like, Roxy. Oh, yeah, Roxy's fun. She's dead. by Roxy, and then like the prequel movie where you're like getting attached to the son and you're like, oh, he's gonna be the main character, and then he gets shot in the head. Like that shock value when done right, I love it. I love good shock value. So when these characters, oh my god, I am like gonna cough. That's why I sound like that. That happened to me at work last night. My coworker's on the phone, and I was trying not to cough, and I just went, yeah, right next to her, and oh my god, I almost like climbed to this roof and jumped off right then and there. That was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. Like, I don't know what's more embarrassing, having a massive coughing fit or trying not to cough and then be like, it's horrible. Oh, my Spider-Man thing fell down. Anyways, I think that's all I wanted to talk about season 2. But it was so good. If you've been considering watching it, just like zoom through season 1 in the movie just to get to season 2. What else have I have written down here? Oh yeah, every time Gojo does his like, what does he do? It's like these 2 fingers, or is it these 2? I don't know. One of his 2 fingers. Every time he does that, I want to like screenshot it and edit it so it's just his middle finger up, because that would be hilarious to me, because I'm a child when it comes to my humor. And then I'm about to like absolutely ruin my reputation, but I saw this like Megumi art on Instagram, and I was like, this is really cool. It was like aged up, which is like a little weird. And he was like, just like, I don't know, it was aged up Megumi art. And I was like, this is cool. And when I want my algorithm to change, I will just like spam stuff to my friends, even if it's like horrible quality. Like, I love Daredevil, but there are no Daredevil edits. So whenever I see one with like 4 likes, I'll send it to my friends just so that I can get my algorithm to start working instead of liking things. I don't like things. I just refuse to like things unless it's like a friend's TikTok. Then I'll like it. But if I really like it, I'll save it to one of my 8 million folders. But on Instagram, I'm like different. I'll like stuff, but knowing that people could see your likes, I was like, I'm not gonna like this. So I went to send it to my friend. And then, the next day, somebody DMs me, did you mean to put this on your story? I put it on my story. I didn't send it to my friend. I fully put it on my story. This aged up, shirtless Megumi art. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Now I look like a freak. Because I'm like, ooh, aged up. I don't do that. Aged up? No. That's nasty. That's weird. And he was shirtless to make matters worse. I liked the art style. I liked the art. I was like, I want some more art. Send this. Get the algorithm going. No, I accidentally put it on my story, and now I look like a freaky weirdo. Everybody's forgotten about it by now, I'm sure. That was like 2 weeks ago. But like, I almost cried. I almost deleted Instagram right then and there. Instagram right then and there. I was like, how do I recover from this? How do I recover from this? Because it was good art. The art style was delicious. It was scrumptious, but it was, oh my god. So, yeah, I thought I'd share that because that's embarrassing. Yeah. So, I also had to, like, find somewhere to watch season 2 because it's not on anything except for Amazon, but it's not available in Canada for some reason, and I don't have a VPN, and I don't know how VPNs work, so I couldn't change it, so I had to find a suspicious website to watch it on. I got my first pop-up. I've never gotten a pop-up before because I have, like, ad blockers and stuff, and it popped up, and it was just 2 girls' butts, and it was like, pick Riku or Miku, and I was like, no thank you, I'm good. But I eventually got it working, and if I have a million viruses, so what? Yeah, so I'm done talking about that for now. Ankle biter, Wilbur Soot is back on the internet. He's going on tour with Lovejoy, and he posted a video. I didn't watch it, but apparently he was just like, I'm not going to talk about that, but I just want to let you guys know that we're going on tour, and he looked whack. I don't know if it was just the angle he was filming him, but he looked weird. He looked like a little weirdo. Yeah. But, meme of the week. I know we're doing this, like, early on, but I've got about 40 minutes left to film. Oh, no, I don't. Like, this is gonna be a shorter episode, I feel like. So, meme of the week is, I'm doing it, are you? So, I never finished Ginny and Georgia, because that show sucks, and Ginny's annoying, and I hate her. But I didn't even get to this part, because every time I watch a show where a man is like, touch yourself, I immediately stop watching. I couldn't get through Bridgerton because what's-his-face was talking to the girl and was like, yo, you ever diddle your bean? And she's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, go do that, alright? Go get a little cuckoo and tell me how it is. And I was like, oh my god. So I stopped watching. It grossed me out so bad. And then Ginny and Georgia I was watching, he's like, so you ever like jork it? And I was like, ugh. Bye. And stop watching. That was like season 1. I can't get through these shows. Mom watched all of it though. But I'm doing it, are you? Happened around the spot where I stopped watching. And it's a text message selfie sent by Marcus to Ginny, because I guess they were like both jorking it in their own homes. Oh god, in which it inferred that he's pleasuring himself. Don't ever write again. Don't ever. Smash your computer. Why did you say it like that? The screen cap of Ginny's phone after receiving the iMessage gained many meme attention in late 2023 and early 2024. At first, the meme remained within the Ginny and Georgia fandom, but later spread outside it, moving the meme to TikTok and exploitable usage elsewhere. On February 24th, 2021, Season 1, Episode 4 of Ginny and Georgia. That was only Episode 4? Oh my god, I made it 3 episodes in. Titled Lydia Bennett is Hundo a Feminist. What the was released. In one scene, Ginny is texting Marcus, who is coaxing her into touching herself. Oh my god. I have nothing against that. Like, do your thing. Self-exploration, self-love, self-pleasure, that's a great thing. You do that. This is nasty. His face is staring at me right now. I'm stuck looking at his whack-ass face. And I can't enjoy that. Marcus sends her a selfie and a message reading, I'm doing it. Are you? God, his face. I don't know if this is a common thing, because I don't talk to people in this kind of way. But if you are like, what is the word? Mutually touching yourself with somebody on the phone, the last thing I feel they're gonna send is a picture of their face. Let alone just staring blankly in the camera. You think maybe they'd like bite their lip, do a little like, haha, hey baby girl. Like, no, I think they'd send a picture of their penis. Like, thank you, Marcus, for being considerate and not just sending a dick pic to Ginny, but like, this is nasty. Okay, would you rather? We're gonna play a game of Would You Rather. Would you rather get a picture of somebody's face with him saying, I'm doing it, are you? Or just a picture of his penis? Let me know. Let me know what you would rather get. Anyways, I'm going to keep reading. On March 2nd, TikToker Movies and Shows posted a recording of the scene asking, so are we going to talk about this? About a year later, TronCat33 posted the scene with "nah" written in all caps. Okay. Now we're getting into good. Normal Girl 53 quoted her own tweet about e-sex with the screen cap of Marcus's text, writing, "This is how I imagine e-sex is like." Somebody said it looks like he's in a casket. Oh god. Oh my god, that's funny. 2024, the meme spread on TikTok as people made fan cam edits of other men using the "I'm doing it, are you" template. For instance, oh god, Matt Sterniolo. Why are you gonna do that to Matt Sterniolo? Okay, well, that was a terrible article. It just won't. That's all it goes into. But then, Ginny responds and sends a picture of a toothbrush. Girl, you were like willingly letting this man know that you put a toothbrush, I don't know, in and around, just around, I don't know, your vagina. Like, oh my god, there's no way that show is real. There's no way that show is real. Oh my god. And he was also like dating somebody at the time. Isn't there like a whole cheating subplot? I don't know. I hate cheating plots. But yeah, so that is all over my For You page right now. So that's our meme of the week, is Marcus going, "I'm doing it, are you?" I'm trying to make the face. Did I do it, guys? I don't know. I can't see my face. So that's nasty. And that show's insane. All I can think about is the scene where she's like, "Hey, I gotta tell you something. You have something on your shirt." And then she's like, "I've been having dreams." Or no, it's a Billie Eilish song, isn't it? Is that a Billie Eilish song? I don't know, but she's like, "I gotta tell you something. You have something on your shirt." And then looks at Marcus and does like the 2-finger salute, and then turns around thinks she's a badass. And I'm like, "Girl, what?" And then there's like, "It's Friday, Ginny. Happy Friday." And these tap dancing. And then there's the whole like oppression Olympics scene. Who wrote this goddamn show? Who wrote this show? It's insane. I can't. I can't with this show. It's so bad. Can we bring back, like, I don't know, "I'm not okay with this" instead of Ginny and Georgia? Or Everything Sucks, maybe? Can we just bring back some lesbian shows for Pride Month for the lesbians? Let me help you, lesbians. I'm gonna talk to Netflix, alright? Yeah. But anyways, for Pride Month, I made a Reddit account. Yeah. So I'm an incel like your other favorite male podcasters now. So that I could read some "Am I the Asshole" gay versions. So we're gonna read a couple of these. Oh, she says I will keep this short, but it's like really long. Alright. Am I the asshole for not inviting my LGBTQ mom to my wedding? I'll keep this as short as possible, but basically, I'm from a Muslim family and I'm based in the UK. When I was 10 years old, my mother abandoned me and my sister as she discovered she was no longer attracted to men, but attracted to women. She just left without saying goodbye to me or my sister, but she left a note to my father saying that she's in love with her girlfriend, and that she wishes my father well without giving any consideration to her 4-year-old daughter and 10-year-old son. When my father told me my mother left for another woman, it made me grow fury towards gay people. However, I learned in this life that not everything can go your way, and at the end of the day, it's my mother who caused my pain, not gay people. Alright, good job. 17 years later, I'm about to get married. 21. Married at 21, wow. I'm about to get married in 3 months' time. My father has met my stepmother, who is a wonderful individual. My sister's already engaged. Oh, no, wait, okay, this is the brother. Okay, so he's like 27. Um, and my sister's already engaged. Okay, but she's engaged. Wow, people are getting married young. Um, until yesterday, I was about to have dinner at my family estate. Well, that's fancy. With my in-laws, my sister and her fiance, and we received a knock on the door. It was a random woman so I said, "Hi, how can I help you?" And she said she's my mother's girlfriend, and she asked if we could have a chat. I replied no in an angry tone and shut the door. My father asked who it was, and I stated it was a homewrecker. He was initially confused, but my sister explained it's mother's girlfriend, and my father didn't grow fury as I expected, but grew sadness and probably trauma, just seeing her outside the window, holding hands with the homewrecker. My sister asked my mom why she's here after so many years, and she stated that she'd been in contact with my uncle, and from him, she discovered that me and my sister are both engaged and are about to get married, and she demanded that she get an invitation. I replied that you abandoned your 2 young children for your own needs, then you hid in your car and sent the homewrecker to try and have a conversation. She then started heavy crying. Her girlfriend comforted her, and the elder people were pretty disgusted by what they saw, and they started insulting my mom, and the homewrecker stated that she let her own ambitions overwhelm her, but she isn't at fault as my father refused to let her contact us while she was in America. I told her that my father made a good choice not letting you contact us, and my dad threatened to call the police if the homewrecker and mother didn't leave, and they left, yelling that our whole family is homophobic. No, I'd say you're not the asshole, but, like, this isn't really your mom being gay that's a problem. It's just your mom sucking. And she definitely didn't handle that very well. So no, you're not the asshole. Am I the asshole for telling my son he's obviously gay? Oh, there's like a thing where you can mark if they're the asshole. All right, my son 17M has apparently been in the closet for the past 7 months. My son is fairly masculine, straight acting, if that makes sense. However, he's very obviously had a boyfriend for the past 7 months. He sometimes baby talks, ooh, to this boy, hugs him all the time, calls him handsome, shares clothes, sits way too close to each other. What? Sits way too close to each other to the point where they're basically cuddling. He closes his bedroom door when with him, but not any other friends. Sees him like every day, buys him gifts for the past 7 months. He now always smells great, has his hair fixed really nice, and dresses nicer, among other things. Today I asked my son if he was going to invite his boyfriend on our trip, and he got awkward and said, "That's not funny." I asked what he meant, and he said, "I'm straight. That's not funny." I laughed, and when I realized he was serious, I started laughing even harder. I told him he was very obviously in a relationship with a guy and did a terrible job at hiding it. He got emotional and started asking me not to tell his dad. My husband already knows. Like I said, it was obvious. Then he got upset, saying that I outed him when he wasn't ready. He hasn't said a word to me in a couple days. Am I the asshole? Yeah, you are the asshole. Don't laugh at your kids. That's insane. Oh my god, apparently in the closet. That's insane. If somebody, okay, I was gonna say if somebody told me I was obviously gay, I'd cry, but like, it's pretty obvious. That's insane. Good for him, I guess. But ew, baby talking. Ugh, gross. I hate pet names and baby talking and all that stuff. It's nasty. My Boo Bear Sugar Plum. Ugh, gross. Nasty. Am I the asshole for turning against the LGBT? I obviously support the people. It's not a crime to be gay. But I have turned against the LGBT as a movement and an ideology because I think it has become illogy. I assume that's supposed to be illogical. unfair, discriminatory, and anti-scientific. Feels like something compared to a religion, not a modern progressive ideology anymore. My friend said you can't do that without going against people too, but I disagree. There are other LGBTQ people who have turned against it. Oh my god. This person's insane. Okay, everybody says they're a babe. Okay, that's insane. um, am I the asshole for explaining gay people to a 5-year-old? Oh, this is a long one. I, 24M, have a sister, 28F, who recently got married to a guy, 33M. And he has a daughter, 5F, who our family treats like my sister's daughter. Some context. My sister was always supportive of me coming out, but the guy is less supportive, I think. For example, my boyfriend wasn't invited to their marriage, and their excuse was that his mother is very religious. Before me, my sister and my boyfriend used to have dinner together. After the marriage, my sister had never invited us together to her place. It's always in a restaurant, and the guy doesn't go. My sister asked if I would take care of their daughter for the weekend so she and her husband could take a weekend off to celebrate 3 years together. I changed some plans, told them I'd do it. The daughter's a nice little girl. She's very talkative, and she's really sensitive. On Saturday, we went to the mall with my boyfriend. At the mall, there was a workshop, arts and crafts at the playground, and I left her there for 2 hours so I could have some time with my boyfriend. I asked my sister beforehand if that's okay, and she said that she would love the workshop. When saying goodbye, my boyfriend gave me a little goodbye kiss, nothing much, just a little kiss. I wasn't even sure if the daughter saw it. Sunday morning, I was watching TV with her, and she asked if my boyfriend was my friend, and I said yes, but she asked why he kissed me, and I had a little bit of gay panic. I carefully explained to her that it was the same with my sister was to his father. What? Okay, we're changing up the pronouns. I carefully explained to her that he was the same that my sister was to her father. She told me, but you're boys, and I said, there are boys who like boys, and there are girls who like girls, and that's okay. She didn't say anything after that. On Monday, I got an angry text from the dad saying that the daughter was confused because of me. I called him, and he was just shouting that I had no right to introduce my way of life to his daughter. I was shocked and called my sister, who said I shouldn't have told the daughter what gay people are. Tuesday in the afternoon, I got an email from the dad saying he was taking the daughter to a psychologist. Oh my god. To see what damage I caused to his daughter, and that I was supposed to pay for the session. He was even talking about a lawsuit against me. I was very shocked and called my dad, who's a lawyer, to ask what I should do. My parents were very upset with the situation and decided to come to our city. Me and my sister, live in the capital, and my parents in a small city 3 hours from here. The situation escalated a little bit because the father told my dad that he wasn't going to make the same mistake he did with me, and my dad was very angry about it. He said that he isn't welcomed into our family anymore, and he doesn't want to ever see him again. My sister, I thought, was on my side, just flipped at me, saying that my mistake was going to destroy her marriage. My parents are on my side, and my friends too, but my sister's very angry at me, and her best friend texted me saying I was stupid and childish to bring my father into the matter. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that's insane. Not the asshole. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever explained being gay to a child, but like, I don't know. I have like an aunt who's lesbian, and like I don't know. I just accepted it when I was a kid. I wasn't like, why is she kissing and holding hands with a girl? It just was something that happened. It was just normal. I'd go to her house and hang out with her kids, and just her and her wife, like his ex-wife, would just be there. And I have a younger cousin now who's about 5, and he doesn't seem to care. 5-year-olds are just so out of it. They genuinely, I don't think, care about stuff. Like, they're curious. Children are curious, obviously, but, like, after you tell them something, I think it just, like, right over their head. I don't think children know stuff. Speaking of, yesterday when I was at work, I was, like, obviously shoving books and stuff, and this girl is walking by with this, like, I'd say 6 or 7-year-old. She's like, oh, hold on a sec, like, I need to find something. And the kid goes, what, these nuts? And I almost died right then and there. Never in my life did I think I'd hear a child make a D's nuts joke. But I, like, oh my god, I had to try not to cry. I, like, looked over and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, that was insane. Let's see. Whoa, what? Okay. The headline for that was, am I the asshole? The LGBTQ community won't stop trying to fuck me against my will. But it didn't actually have a story. It was just somebody talking. Am I the asshole for not telling my girlfriend that my parents are gay? I'm going to read this one and then close it off, I think. We'll have a shorter episode. I'm 25M, and I have 2 parents. My birth dad, John, who's 48, and my other dad, Dwayne. Dwayne and John. Like Dwayne Johnson? Dwayne John's son. Oh my god, this guy's Dwayne and John's son. I call my birth dad John Dad, and my other dad, Dwayne, Pops. My birth dad was married to my mom for a few years. Then she left my dad, and yeah, they ended up divorcing, and now she's somewhere in California. I don't know where or what she's doing. Haven't talked to her in ages. So dad and Pops, I'm super close with. They're the best parents any child could ask for. I love both of them, and they've always been with me. My dad introduced me to Pops when I was a little boy, and they had told me they were in a relationship. Oh my god. And I was all for it because I had saw my dad become lonely and sad when he was single. So saying the fact that my dad loved someone and had a life partner made me super happy. Sorry, you can probably hear that. I'm going to stop playing with that. Pop and Dad's got married, and we've been living an amazing life. I'm probably more close to Pops than my own dad due to the fact that Pops is really cool and laid back. I love both of them equally, and they love me as well, and I'm blessed to have them as parents. For a few months, I've been dating this girl, Bella, who's my age. I thought she's pretty cute, and I like her, so we kicked it, and recently she told me my parents want to meet your parents and come over for dinner. I said, sure, I'll tell my family. So yesterday, Friday night, Bella comes in. Oh, I think I've heard this one. Friday night, Bella comes in. Pops greets her and says, come in, sweetheart, dinner's ready. She says, you must be blank's dad. Good to meet you. Shakes his hand, and she sees Dad coming out of the kitchen. He's holding the mac and cheese tray with the mittens and is putting it on the table. Then Bella says, who's he? And I said, oh, that's my dad. She said, I thought he's your dad. She refers to Pops. I said, yeah, that's my Pops. That's my dad. She pulls me to the side and said, oh my god, I didn't know your parents are gay. Oh my god, why didn't you tell me? I genuinely didn't know why that'd be an issue or so, because you're dating me, not my parents and all, so it shouldn't matter. But I guess it's a concern for her. Her parents come to the door, they park the car, and Bella tells her parents, let's leave, and they left. I told my parents I'm sorry, and they said, son, don't worry, it's nothing new, and then we all sat down and enjoyed the dinner and went to sleep. Nice. Huh. I wonder if, like, she ever came back and explained herself. No, why would you even leave? Why would you leave in the first place? Like, maybe her parents were homophobic and she didn't want them to deal with that, so she left, but, like, she could have just turned the parents away and stayed. I don't know. Confusing stuff. Yeah, so I think that's about it from me today because I have to go pick up my brother from school. single father life. Yeah, so that is about it for me today. By the time this comes out, nope, it's gonna come out later today, hopefully, or tomorrow. Next week, I will be a year older. What? Maybe that's why I was so anxious. Aging makes me nervous. Yeah, so that's fun. I go get some piercings next week, some tattoos. I'm gonna get my life in order this summer, I think. Because, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a pretty good summer. Hot boy summer, here we come. Yeah, so that's it for me today. Go find me on Instagram at areyousickofme@.pod, TikTok at areyousick.pod, Are You Sick of Me at everywhere else. And don't forget to go watch episode 16. Give it a like, because I think it'd be really fun to do an episode in drag. So, yeah. Happy Pride Month, week 2, I guess. And I love you all very much. Bye.